A ver. Vamos a poner esto en español. ¿Está en inglés o está en español? Oh my god, está en español, digo en inglés. Oh my god. No, no está en español. A ver, a ver. A ver, a ver. Así. Esto está en inglés. No puedo jugarlo. No. Está en inglés. Son los Midnight Suns. Hey, ese es Punisher. Hello.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun.
Lo dijo.
Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Oh, los mini sans. Seis meses después, dice. Pues, sí.
I can feel it, Rox.
Johnny Blaze.
Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't
Está bien.
welcome here.
Está viejo.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Roboman. Millonario inventor.
It's okay. It's fine.
Roboman. A ver, ¿cómo es esto?
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. At least left us some VIP passes
Okay,
for the carnival.
ataques.
We'll have a few monsters on the way
La
out.
verdad que supongo que son las
Johnny
ultis.
Blaze has
De aquí las
sacrificed a
habilidades
great
y
deal
las
for this world already.
de Kansas.
Certainly, he'll come around given time.
But you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I've got sand in my nanopolymer.
Ok. O sea, ¿cómo?
Sure, why not?
Ok.
That's the spirit.
Here we go.
Ok.
They don't all have to be pretty. Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
La ulti.
That'll work. Wow, that's embarrassing.
Ah, entonces se me va a hacer.
Guess we're not done yet. I like it when we're in control of the situation.
Ok.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
O sea, este. Entonces este.
Watch closely. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
This is good. Nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little personal.
No tengo cartas así.
They are relentless.
En serio.
Who wants the honors?
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just for this once.
Don't mention it.
It's for the best, trust me. Follow my movements.
Sigue vivo.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
Ah, el aliado.
Here, take this.
Oh.
You've done me a great favor. Really, I'm flattered, but save some for the others.
Ya.
They all set their sights on me.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell changed the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested. I'm saving my energy till we need it. Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
¿Cómo cambio el mapa? Así.
Getting it done any way we know how. Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Of preparation. You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Ah, ya, si está cerca, ¿no?
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock
Ah,
at
ya.
him?
Let's give it a go.
Oh, I thought we were finished. Everything's solid so far? Oh, I think that's the last of them, which is good. Just stepping outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
I'm the one who's still single.
Let's do it.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike,
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda,
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say.
You okay, kid?
Es complicado.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Oh my god.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maxim, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
You'll need all the help you can get.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
How about we discuss the planning etiquette after we take down the bad guys? This shouldn't take long. Oh, that? It was nothing.
No entendí. No me deja darle. What? Ah, no puedo. No me deja darle. ¿Qué pedo? Ah, ya. Ok.
Here we go.
Buen
I know
tenis.
that wasn't your signature move. Get out of there!
They're still not ready to give up?
See who
Su
brought some
madre.
friends along? Getting it done anyway.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste. Watch and learn, my friends.
Nice move.
Se lo puedo hacer uno. Ah, no.
saving my energy till we meet. Fail, Smydra.
I'm on it.
Fair enough. Move back.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
Probably still won't be enough, but you can try. These guys just keep showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, you must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Ok.
I know that wasn't your signature move. Here we go. This should help a little.
Prepare yourself. This should aid me in my fight. So, who wants to go first?
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
Roll star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their beam. A terrible suspicion as to how.
That'll work.
So that's how that works.
Interesting tactic.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Oh no.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or
Así
not,
es,
you
Orion.
overstep.
Mira, mira a la Capitana Marvel. Mírala bien.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No. A fellow
No,
daughter
no
of
es XCOM.
Transia.
Es mejor que XCOM.
You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute visanti.
Ese no era el...
Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
¿Cómo se llama? El Dormammu.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
Prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Me está gustando, me estoy entreteniendo. Bro, Terraria.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
Capitana Marvel.
Where is here
Boa.
exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight sun.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Lo acaba de decir, lo dijo.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Oh, no sé quién es. Ah.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
Creo que voy a
No one
utilizar a
can
Magic.
argue that the hunter
A
earned their
Magic
rest in the
está muy
first
buena.
battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
¿A qué hora es el Spider-Man? ¿Cómo? Ok, por la cara. Creo. No hay blanco.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait!
Mother!
So, that's a good thing, right?
¿Quién es Batman?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
El Salvador de Marvel. Parte 1. El Awakening. El despertar. Hola Andrés, buenas noches, ¿cómo estás?
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty.
Mentira, no estoy mute.
But now I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
Lo que te deja fónico.
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
¿Cómo?
I do. And last I checked, vampires are monsters.
You want to take a run at me? You can try it, but I got my name for a reason. I've probably killed more vampires than you've ever seen, hero.
Such fighting spirit. No wonder Caretaker chose you.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
¿Cómo? Oh, what the fuck? What? Pero no puedo cambiar nada.
Hold up. Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think
Magic.
you already met Blade.
Me gusta Magic, la verdad.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
The Midnight Suns.
How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
Wow.
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of...
Por cierto, creo que el sábado me compro los Nier.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training. Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony, that's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
¿Cómo?
Allow me. Alato.
Agatha.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! Dark force, pushing against the wards. Steven, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
With everything going on right now, we simply...
Crazy indeed.
Lots of new blood around here.
No es.
Seriously.
No hay combo con estos. Pero
Powerful,
con estos,
yes.
digo.
But how powerful, we will see.
Big person.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seen. Are you ready? The prophecy of the midnight sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials, that issue with the zoning commission. But this time, it feels different.
¿Cuándo sale Spider-Man?
I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time. Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Dale, Magic.
Any more questions?
Como la amo. Ahora.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protect.
Mancata, sale Spider-Man.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Oh no.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
A ver. Ah, si lo mato, la carta la tengo infinitamente, supongo. A ver. Pues no, me la devuelven. O sea, no se gasta la... ¿Por qué, güey? F. O sea, no se gasta, o sea, no se consume el maná, por así decirlo. Te devuelve el maná si matas a alguien. Entonces F. Sí. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, no. Sí.
No mercy for the servants of the
Wow.
weak, even for Hydra.
Don't blink.
I'm hurt bad.
Sí. Ok, no puedo porque estoy aquí.
Keep your eyes open.
No la puedo utilizar. Ahí.
to bleed. They cannot possibly
No tengo
match
idea.
your strength.
¡No! Puedo utilizar el de este. Mames, ese pendejo.
Don't waste the opportunity.
No quiero matarlo, pero ya.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
My humble thanks.
Ok. Chain 2, ok. Si doy a este, voy a matar a este de aquí. Porque este lo...
I am impressed.
Este no te alcanza. Pero no lo mato. Mátalo a este 2 veces. Ya.
Give the mother my regards.
Ahora puedo pisar esto. ¿Cómo cambiaba de... ¿Cómo cambiaba de personaje? Ya no me acuerdo. Ya no se puede, ya no se puede. No.
It's on.
Ya estaría.
Now, that wasn't very nice.
Time to test your worth.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and I won't be doing that again.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
A ver, le puedo poner 5 de daño y todo, pero que no la mato. Bueno, pero...
Prepare yourself. Never seen that before.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
One of that.
¿Qué le está pasando?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail! Oh, God.
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll
Oh no. El venoso.
Venom to all who oppose her. And you are
El diseño está guapo. ¿Es un boss?
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard, marinated in his stomach juices, and eat it with his spleen.
Watch and learn. Let's give it a whirl.
Un poco esquivito ya. Ok.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way through.
Ahora sí. Tomar papaya. ¿Cómo? Soy tonto.
We will crack your tiny bones.
I cannot seem to pierce it. I will banish you to the void.
Oh no. Ok.
This house belongs to Mother, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so?
Thankfully, no.
Metería esto. Creo que es tutorial. O sea, no le podemos generar daño.
Let me show you the way.
Ah, no lo mato.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Ok. No.
We have our limits.
You were too weak for this fight.
Feeling strong today. You're too strong for you.
A la mierda.
Pleasant.
Pobre Doctor Strange.
You're not out of this yet.
We may not be ready for this thing yet.
Vamos a
It
curar.
might be smarter to pull back until we know what's here.
Los minions no sé si matarán a los
With your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my flame.
Preparation.
That's one hell of a move.
Your mother abandoned
Mother tells us to hurry.
Es mi guay. A ver, le metí 6 grados. Let's go. No me electrocuté.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect you. And are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Ya lo mato entonces.
You carry the responsibility of Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
This should aid me in my fight.
You had your chance to escape.
Will make you feel regret. Soon we eat. We will.
A la mierda. Pero ya ganamos.
friends can...
Their best was still not enough for us. No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Hey, Spider-Man.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man.
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Dime que puedo hacer eso.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece.
One Piece.
More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Hunter, you look scathed.
Porque pareció Freddie Mercury.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6
No
out
es
of 10.
Tony Stark, es Freddie
Don't worry,
Mercury.
You'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And let's just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Esta está bien. ¿Por qué esto y esto es lo mismo?
You were all so happy then.
Agatha.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Agatha Harkness.
Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her!
Only I can stop her!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your...
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Wow. Está bacán.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Está muy bueno el diseño.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think?
Está muy bueno el diseño.
But somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning, but Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think you can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Hey, Hunter. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. No peeking now. You're welcome, Hunter.
Yo hago lo mismo. Ah, selecciona una habilidad. Entonces la vida, ¿eh? Sí.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard. Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
None.
All right then. No pain, no gain.
¿Y en qué lo mejoró?
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
Ah, si está... Si lo cura 36 de vida, pero si está como por ejemplo a tope y no tiene, y tiene como, le falta 20 de vida y tú le metes esta carta de 36 de vida para que le cure 36 de vida, lo estás sobrecurando. Y si lo sobrecuras, te dan 2 cartas.
Later.
Hey, Hunter.
Mommy.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a Flurkin furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology. She kicks it.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards development restaurant.
Let's see. Trench coat. Pretty normal for you.
Magic solo se pone el traje para hacer. Por lo que veo.
This area.
Occasionally, good for a late night snack.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from a vent.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
No.
Don't wait.
Nice move. Interesting.
You had your chance to escape. Hail that.
Never surrender.
Hey, that hurt.
They got friends.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. More things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
One more. Don't make the same mistake twice. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you. I'm on it. persistence.
Support units on the move.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
No, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for Hydra.
Not a problem. Got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
Se debe ser esto primero.
Get out of there!
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates left. Yes.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Time's up for these chumps.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Now they're really in trouble.
Not slow me down.
I almost felt that one.
You're not
not out of this yet. Mother, protect us.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape.
Exactly what I needed. Get some.
No debe matarlo, pero debe matar.
Getting better every day. About time. Fake time. Leave some for the rest of us. Hydra's in control of the situation.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
What is happening?
Reinforcements on approach. No one will touch you.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck. Is that all?
That's a neat trick.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
You are lucky to still be
¿Qué?
breathing.
You are not ready for me.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Was that truly your vest? Here it comes.
That was something.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves? Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I am a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others are inside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing.
Hoy iba a jugar
get why
Terraria
facing Lilith
con
won't be easy.
mi
I
amigo
was
Ron.
15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. Can we do it again? So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away to the Sanctum Sanctorum to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Qué mierda.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And What have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen? This looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Ominous indeed.
Okay.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Leave some for the rest of us. Now that was something. No mercy on the servants. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Won't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Walk in the light. I am impressed.
¿En serio? Qué bobo. Soy bobo. Porque ya no me puedo mover. No sabía que perros no atacaban.
You can imagine why Sarah was so fond of Ashton. If I didn't know better, I would say she
Feel my call.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Me está enganchando este juego. La verdad, me está enganchando. Iba a jugar el Slime Rancher, pero como está en familia, el dueño lo está jugando. Y justo hoy cuando yo quiero probarlo lo juega. Mañana del Resident Evil 8. DLC de Resident Evil 8 y después, no sé, creo que aquí el sábado compro el Nier, compro los Nier.
This looks like
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. Your lineage, and it...
Noble Oster guides my hand.
Estaba pensando en traer el Mortal Kombat 11. 11 el X. Pero el tema.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful.
Es que no sé si me voy a venir en mi stream. Trunks. Qué suerte. No me compro esto. No se puede ver. No se puede ver.
Is this thing on? Hunter,
Me voy.
please come to the forge at your
Estoy muy
earliest
mal.
convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Me voy, estoy muy mal. Mañana veo como siempre come mejor. Para el Resident Evil 8. Está muy bueno el juego. Me está enganchando el juego. The Moon. Es The Moon Knight.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Me voy.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of
Gracias por pasarse.
You don't have
Gracias
to.
por ver. Ya te lo voy a
Hunter,
subir
if you
a
allow
YouTube.
me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Porque está bueno. Está bueno el juego. Me voy. Una pena que el juego no esté en inglés. Puede que esté en inglés, pero no sé. Bueno. Me voy. Muchas gracias por ver y hasta mañana. Adiós. Cuídense. Bye.